Hello and welcome everybody to another player review. This time around I've got a pretty special 94 rated Gonzalo Higuain card that just got released today. Now use him in the team that you see on your screen. I subbed him on for Arnautovic, changed formations to 4-1-2-2 and played him alongside Sun. Now please guys hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you appreciate this content and my reviews, as I honestly try to do my best in every review, and every ounce of support helps me so much. I absolutely love the amount of support you guys showed on my last video, and I'd really appreciate it. Now kicking straight off, I used Hawk on this card to up the pace, shooting, and physicality, and man does this card live up to its 94 rated standards. It was one hell of a card. Look at that pass he just made to Louise. Such a fun card to use. Now I don't usually play with slow type strikers with solid shooting, so I just had to adjust my playstyle to adapt to him for a few games, and I had absolutely no regrets. Look at that long shot, so unlucky though. Now kicking off for pros, strength. He's got 99 in-game strength. Absolute tank on the ball. No one will be able to push this dude off if you press and tap that L2RT button if you're on Xbox. Love that aspect because he was such a bully on the ball for defenders. And I think this misses. I got so unlucky with him. I just couldn't finish because I had to get used to him. But honestly, his strength is great. Next up is his shooting. Although I just missed that, look at that shot. That was the first goal I scored with him. And I knew I was going to love this card along with that as soon as I scored that. His shooting is crazy. That includes long shots and in the box, as you saw. He's got 90 long shots, 93 shot power, and I believe 99 finishing. Look at that curve. It's ridiculous, this card, what he can do in the box. Aiming top bins with around 3 bars of power anywhere inside or outside the box is probably guaranteed on target, and in the box it's even more ridiculous. I was unlucky a few shots as you saw here and there, but other than that, his shooting is top quality, honestly. Look at absolutely no effort into it. It really does feel like a 96 shooting on the card, on the face card. Next up is his pace, which was completely surprising. That includes both acceleration and sprint speed. The speed boost glitch was so good with him just because that acceleration is pretty high for this Higuain card. Look at it, he just blows by everyone. It feels so much faster than the 85, as you'll see in many clips, and once a guy is on goal, there's practically no stopping him. Honestly, this part was a huge surprise, and I expected him to be kind of slowish, but it was the opposite of that. Look, he just blows by everyone. Next up is his passing. Now don't get me wrong, he's no Xavi in his prime on the ball, but he's got 84 short passing and 69 long passing, which might not seem crazy at all, and it really isn't, but I just had to add it to the pros list, since for a striker, he didn't really mess up often enough, or at all really, while passing the ball. He made the good passes when he needed to, but he won't be threading through balls like Xavi between Boateng or Ramos or any of those high tier Smalling defenders. It just won't happen anytime soon. Next up is his dribbling. 93 on the face card, and it really feels like 93. In a straight line, the ball is so close to his body that you can pull off the not so many 3-star skill moves, but you can pull them off pretty smoothly. As I said, the ball roll speed boost is so smooth with him. But again, he's no Messi on the ball, but I didn't have any issues with his dribbling, and in fact, honestly, it was pretty smooth for the most of the games I played with him. Big up on this part of the card because it allows you to just take the ball from deep and drive up the pitch pretty confidently. I had no issues. And that's what I mean by pace. Even though I was on target, he just feels so much faster than what I said, what it says on the face card. Next up is his stamina. He's got 86 in-game stamina, and I was thoroughly impressed by it. And I will say he was never quite out of stamina when I needed him the most, maybe once or twice. But for the most part, he will maintain most of his stamina for the 90 minutes in the game. But obviously, once and if extra time happens in weekend league or in tournaments, he will be definitely needing a sub as he gets drained super quickly after that. But nonetheless, stamina caused me no issues, and in fact, it was pretty impressive. Finally, his positioning. Probably the best for last and the best aspect on this card is his attacking positioning. It's freaking unbelievable. I cannot even stress it enough. He is always, and I mean always, at the right place at the exact perfect timing he needs to be there. Whether to receive the ball from a pass or go for the header or take shots, or if you just need him to clean up rebounds, he will be there. Absolutely love this card mostly because of his attacking positioning. big ups to his card in general. Look at that. Look at that long shot. It's beautiful, as I said, honestly. Now that wraps it up for pros, and I usually move on to the cons, but I believe in the first video I've done where a card has no cons, I just simply couldn't think of any. And I won't even add skill moves to that cons list simply because he isn't a player you would ever even think to be skilling with. Yes, it might hinder you in attack just the slightest bit, but you can honestly be extremely deadly with him without using the skill moves at all. This card was super solid. Try him out if you got the coins. Now, overall for me, he was an extremely solid player, such a tank up front with amazing, and I mean amazing, shooting. For the ultimate review, I'm giving him a 9.5 for enjoyability. He was so fun to use to just drive up, shooting with him is completely brainless, and I absolutely loved that. Next up, consistency, 9.5 out of 10 for consistency. Felt great throughout most games. I just had to get used to him for the first game, but after doing so, he was crazy after that. Next up, shooting, and I'm giving him a 10, yes, 10 out of 10 for shooting. Great attacking card. If you got space with him, just shoot, and more probably that it will definitely go in. I don't know what I'm just saying right there, but the few times I missed with them were completely my fault. I will take the blame for not finishing them, so I won't deduct any points for that. Next up, versatility, 8.5 out of 10. He would definitely work as a center mid, center attacking mid, striker 100%, and a center forward most definitely. Next up, weekend league status. Is he weekend league status ready? Definitely. He brings the strength, aggression, and the shooting that you need to bring you up that one tier ahead in a weekend league. His finishing will definitely improve your game. Next up, and finally, the price. I picked him up for 480k, and right now he's going for around 600k, I believe, on the PS4. And the price is extremely fair for what he brings. Just sheer unbelievable finishing, shooting striker that will do everything you need him to do up front, in the box, or around the box. Well guys, that's a wrap for today's episode on the 94 rated man of the match Higuain card that just came out today. Please hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe for more content if you did enjoy it, as it helps me out so much. Till next time, peace.